Alright, welcome back to another Koenji-shan Reviews, the manga show. And let's start off by taking a look at this. So this isn't something I usually do a flip through of, but when you're a psycho like me and you start collecting original mangaka artwork, you get invited to things like the Tokyo Culture Auction 2022 being held in Jimbo-cho at the end of this month. It'll be a week from this Sunday is when the auction's going to be held. And yes, I am going. Recently, I bought Kago Shintaro original piece, Junji Ito, as well as Ken Tsukikage. So might as well keep the ball rolling and look at some more original art. All of these bookmarks, all of these post-it notes are things that I am interested in. So what you can do for me while you're watching this video is give me some recommendations down in the comments below of stuff that you think I should take a look at while at the auction. The auction starts at noon. I think it's going to go all day. I don't know if I'm going to stay all day, but there's going to be a lot of stuff to look at. Let me move the light over here so that we don't have a big shadow for my dumb hands. Osamu Tezuka, of course. So these are price ranges you can see here for original cells, posters, autographs, pictures, genga, or original manga panels. A little bit of everything. So these are just estimated start to high. You never know what an auction price is going to end at, but just kind of ballpark ranges. But I'm assuming they're going to start bidding at the lowest price listed on here. I don't know. I have never participated in an auction here in Japan, so I just don't know. So some Tezuka stuff. Half of this book is manga. The other half is more artwork, lowbrow and highbrow. But not a lot of fine art, more illustrations, and I'll flip through a little bit at the end. But basically we're going to go through the first half, which is all of the anime and manga related stuff. More Tezuka. Phoenix. It's a beautiful painting, right? Sorry, I got a thing over it. I gotta keep track. Gotta keep track of what I want, right? I don't know what this is. It's some sort of a spatula type deal. Autographed by Tezuka. Kuwata Jiro. That looks dope. It's a nice full color. Hand colored, of course. Genga. Kaizuka Hiroshi. Geez, just an signed artboard with a drawing on it goes as high as $1,000, you know? But some of these prices are reasonable, others are not, in my opinion. But, or some of the works are by people that I'm not really so much a collector of. But there's other works, other pieces by artists that I know are famous, if I wanted to buy those for resale. Ishikawa Takashi. Koike Kazuo. Of course, I marked these two color ones. This looks sick. This is, Lone Wolf and Cub. I mean, everyone I'm basically familiar with. Some more than others, but yeah. I'm not rich, so I'm not going to be buying everything. Pure shoujo's not really for me. You might hear some noise in the background. They're tearing down a building in front of my place. I've been trying to get around to doing some vids for a few days now, but they are just taking so much time. Matsumoto Reiji, these are rad. These right here are really cool. Here, let me lift that up for you. which is why they are bookmarked. So from the time that this video comes out to the time that the auction is held, I'll have about a week to gather comments. If you see something in here that you are interested in, then be sure to let me know and let me see what I can do. But again, I don't have a bottomless wallet over here, so who knows? There's a couple things I want for myself, and there's a couple things that I want for resale. Ishinomori Shotaro, great color, quite expensive though. Of course, you know, as a Devilman fan, it would be so rad to have a Devilman cell. Man, that one's dope. This one's newer. This one's older, of course. But some sick Go Nagai stuff. Violence Jack. I have some Violence Jack right there, homie. Terusawa Buichi. This is really cool. This I've been collecting him hard lately. I bought a bunch of extras for resale, got a bunch of stuff for myself. I scored an online auction. I hate online auctions, but I found a sneaky one that no one really knew about, and it was a huge stack of Terusawa stuff. I mean, a huge stack, all in great condition too, and you know I scooped that up. Some for me, some for you. I'm not a big Macross fan. I'm not a big Macross fan, but still dope. These old Godzilla and movie posters, there's some sick ones in here. I do see them around a lot, but the thing about this auction is these auctions are only selling stuff that's in really good condition, right? You're not going to get like pinholes and frays around the edges and stuff, so you might pay a little bit more in some cases for like Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, but it's going to be in pristine condition, right? Which is the shit. And this, but I just don't think I can spend $3,000 to $5,000. It's so cool though, man. I mean, it's like, we got a monkey costume, let's throw a blonde wig on it and make him fight Ultraman 7. It is Ultraman 7. I can only tell by the top of the head there, you know? Watanabe Masami. These are so sick. God, those are rad. This one, the kick to the dinosaur, the T-Rex robot's chest is so sick. What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do? This is really cool. The Yanagi Shuji. With all these floating teeth. The horror. The horror, man. The horror. Orai. Now we're getting into the nasties. Some Kanzei Isoku. These are wild. We're going to have some Kasamashiro pop up here, which I probably am going to have to go through fairly quickly because it is pretty gnar, man. But I have this obviously bookmarked. And some Ken Tsukikage. Fuck, they fucking misspelt his name. T-U? No, it's T-S-U. Jesus, man, one of my favorites, and you're going to go and do that to him? Come on now. I did just get a Ken Tsukikage painting recently over at an art show at Nakano Broadway at Little High is the name of the gallery. I felt a little high while I was in there too. Jesus. Taniguchi Jiro signed the illustration for $1,000 to $3,000. So I do not think I'll be getting that. City Hunter is always rad. I mean, there's more people mixed in here too, right? Matsumoto Shinji. Ooh, Vagabondo. Akatsuka Fujio. But look at this stuff, man. Look at these cells. Mizuki sells. So some of these are sets. So like this one is $1,500 to $3,000, but you're going to get 15 cells, right? And, wait, were these cells? Oh, no, 15 drawings signed, right? I don't know. So you have to read the details because each one is different. Some are cells, some are like, placards, signed placards. Some are original, manga panels. Fujiko F. Fujio. Like, Laughing Salesman is classic, but I don't know if I can spend $1,000 for it. And this stuff is going to get bid on because RIP. The wifey last night while I was bookmarking was like, get a Doraemon. I'm like, yes, I would like to, but there's so much more stuff I'd rather have. And my daughter is not seeing the Crayon Shin-chan because if she sees this, I will have to buy it. And I'm not buying my daughter $1,000 signed Crayon Shin-chan. Detective Conan. Takahashi Rumiko. I'd translated an interview with her recently. I guess it was a couple months ago. Ide Chikae. Original with a Gucci sweater. Man, it must be hard to find or something. You have to be rich to be walking around in that. Toriyama. Yokoyama. God, just so many famous. This Nagaigo is pretty dope too. Cutie Honey. Isn't that nice? She has the power to make things out of air. Right? It's been a while since I saw anything Cutie Honey other than the figure that I have in my Dynamic Box 30th anniversary set. I had a figure too that sold already. Sold at JapanBookHunter.com. If you want to go over there and buy some of my books. There's a few figures up there. Poster. Some clear files. Just some random stuff other than manga and art books and prawn. There's some prawn up there too. You know what? I know all y'all. I know you people. You just like me. You order 3 manga and you throw in a prawn. Why not? It's because I have weird stuff that's really rare and hard to find, so. More Gundam. Saint Seiya. Keep going. We'll be here all day because look all these bookmarks I still have. You can see where my interests lie, right? So, but still, your interests and my interests don't have to be the same. If I pass something that you think is rad, let me know. Toriyama Akira, I bookmarked obviously because, well, it's Toriyama Akira, right? Whew. Some of these go for some money, though. So this one looks like there's 9 cells and 1 something I don't know because I can't read that kanji off the top of my head. And I'm not going to look it up in the middle of a video. There's a lot of Toriyama stuff, though. So I think I marked this for the... I like this one. This is good. But there's a lot of good ones. Yeah. Buy my books so I can buy art. Nah. You guys don't have to buy anything. Buy what you want to buy. That's what I do. I buy what I want to buy for me, sell what I want to sell to you or to other people. You know? It's supposed to be fun. I spent so much time working on the website and doing this and doing that lately, and I started to get kind of stressed out. And then I realized, like, why am I getting stressed out? This is supposed to be fun. Yu Yu Hakusho. Hakusho Yu Yu. And I just kind of switched up my mindset, and now I am enjoying it much, much more. There's always going to be hiccups and little glitches. I have some glitches right now with the currency converter. I have to download a new plugin, a new app for my Shopify website, and, you know, this and that. But whatevers, dude. It's not that bad. What else we got here? Some Rupan, some Monkey Punch. There was some Monkey Punch back in the beginning, too. And these are pretty affordable, considering. All things considered, I should say. This is a textile art right here. So it means it's probably a towel. Seems like a lot for a towel, but... Monkey Punch fans out there are wild. I know you. I know you. I see you in my Discord. Koenji-san Reviews Discord. Link up there in the banner and down below in the text, comments, description, video description below. Yeah, more Monkey Punch. Heidi Girl of the Alps. Didn't they? So I think that they shot that in Canada, up in Newfoundland, and it is a popular destination for Japanese tourists. Castle in the Sky. Lupita. Tonari no Totoro. I could dig some Totoro, but man, those are expensive. Kiki's Delivery. All right, too much Ghibli here. Let's keep going. I'm into the manga. I like Ghibli stuff. Definitely great for the kids. There's a lot of good stuff in here. You can always come back and pause it where you want to see it. Raputa. Raputa. That's what I was trying to say with my stupid mouth. Whoa, what do we have here? Otomo. So it depends on the character, right? Depends on the scene. Is it an iconic scene? Are they iconic characters? Like this? Less iconic? You know, it really is a balance of, this is where dude gets smoked. This poster, I've seen this online for sale, and it was around the same price, but I'm sure this one is going to be in much better condition, which is why I have it marked. And this two poster set would be sick. Sorry, I'm reading it here. It's from the Kaigaibon, from the overseas version. It was limited to 75. And here I have this Art of Wall. I don't know why. You can get those everywhere, dude. But some of those posters are really cool. Some of these cells. Oh, these are lobby cards that you can get at the theater showings. There's a Ghost in the Shell down there. I know some of this is a bit small and you're going to be pausing it and Tsuruta Kenji. Why don't I have those bookmarked? I think I passed these last night. Whew, good thing I'm making these vids. And Kago Shintaro, I marked, but I'm gonna have to see. Like I said, I just spent quite a lot of money on an original piece of art. The dismantling, no. The dissection, no. The deconstruction of Santa Claus is what I bought. I still need to show it on a video here, I think. I don't remember if I ever showed it. And I'm waiting for my Junji Ito piece to come in the mail because it had to go back to Asahi Publishing and then they shipped direct from there. They said it would probably be about a month after the end of the Mary Art Gallery exhibition, which should be any moment now. Matteru matteru. Takaguchi. Wild. Okay. So that was all of the anime and manga stuff. And then back here we have some culture. It says Tokyo Culture Auction. So we have like movie posters. Some Mifune. Classic ukiyo-e prints. What else? More classic prints. This, I'm not familiar with Ito Shinsui, but that is a beautiful piece. But I do not have $3,000 to $5,000 to spend on it. Or I refuse to spend $3,000 to $5,000. Art selling business is a wild business. I don't want to get into that. But manga adjacent, anime adjacent, I can do. Some foreign artists as well. And here I'll show you just the few things I bookmarked back here, just to remind myself. Araki. What else did I bookmark back here? Oh, that Fujimoto. The mouth. That looks sick. And what else do we have that I bookmarked? Woo! Maruo Suehiro. All signed. All limited to 50. All beautiful. So I have actually a Maruo print poster that's signed right now. And somebody asked me, how do you know if it's an original? He has a particular way of signing. I did a breakdown of it in an email for a customer. Something that I sold New Century SM that was signed to them. And they just asked, like out of curiosity, how do I know it's signed? And I've had enough signed stuff come through my hands that I kind of know, and I checked enough stuff online. But whenever he signs in English, the O always looks like a sun. And it's in a kind of diagonal manner, and it always has kind of a particular look to it. So that's the best way to know. And then the kanji, he does two different O's as far as Suehiro, Maruo, the Suehiro, the hiro, is there's two different hiros he uses. The difficult kanji and the easier one. And what did I mark here? Sorayama, right there in the middle. The airplane. Sorayama Hajime. Been selling some of his art books and picking them up, and I'm going to do a bunch of flip throughs of them before I ship any of them out. I like Murakami, but I'm not going to spend money on Murakami. And that, my fine friends, is going to be the auction that will be held at the end of this month that I will be going to. If you have any tips, if you have any recommendations, if you have anything that you think I should look at again in this Tokyo Culture Auction 2022 book, then let me know in the comments down below, and let's move on. All right, I'm down here in Shibuya at Mandarake. Here at the entrance, all your favorite characters. A lot of Mizuki, Shigeru. There's some Umez. Just all your favorite characters. Meidamo Yaji. Love that eyeball. So I'm down here to go to the Atsushi Kaneko pop-up store event for EVOL, but I also need one issue of Garo from 1971. This is one of my favorite rows in the shop, but I'm not here for myself. I'm here to pick up something. I'm on a mission, and no, they have October, but no November. It was available online 2 days ago. I was like, I'll go down in a couple days, pick it up. Somebody picked it up. There's a stack of calm, at least. Didn't buy any of that either, but I did buy the Inferno while I was here. I've been looking at this for a while. This is the Inferno from 1979 with this cheesy cover, not to be confused with the original 1960 release of Jigoku or the Inferno. I'm just kind of cruising around now looking at stuff, trying to get ideas of stuff to buy later. I love all these little Zukons, these little encyclopedias of heroes and other kaiju and monsters and ghosts. Yeah, I thought I'd look in the cases, see if there's something that I wanted to pick up that's not $300 like that Mizuki. Thought about getting some Kamimura, but I can get Kamimura anytime. Well, I'm pretty good at tracking it down too, but this one's released by Mandarake, so it will be here. What else was I doing while I was in here? Not a hell of a lot. Let's go over and check out the Atsushi Kaneko pop-up. And here we are. This is sick. I love those Bambi sweatshirts. Those are awesome. But to be honest, I've got enough clothes. I don't need clothes. I'm a dirty, dirty bird. So if I get myself a white t-shirt or something, I just tear that stuff up. So it's kind of hard for me to spend $60 or $50 on a t-shirt. So I'm kind of looking for something else. Of course, I'm going to pick up Volume 4 of EVOL because this is my favorite Atsushi Kaneko series ever released. It's so good. It's so good. And I actually finished it as of the time I'm recording this now. It's so good. Can't wait for it to be. I think the French are getting it first. It's got to get released in English. It's the best anti-superhero manga ever written, in my personal opinion. I really wanted this pillow, but $70 for something that takes up a lot of space. I'm kind of dying on space right now. And so I decided to get something a little bit smaller, something a little bit more manageable, which I will show you here in uno momento, por favor. Oh, those Bambi hoodies are pretty sick, though. Bambi and her pink gun. Stickers are pretty rad, too. But $15 for some stickers? I don't really need stickers that much. Oh yeah, on the way out, there's a Kit Kat shop. I love Kit Kats. These are Kit Kats. And then I went and grabbed some lunch. And a beer, of course. And I'm doing a little bit of work outside here. Of course, it's just like a little bit post-COVID for us here in Japan. So I mean, it's still going on, but not so crowded in the afternoon. And this is what I got while I was there. I got EVOL Volume 4, and I got a Deathco wallet. I needed a separate wallet, like a business wallet, to separate. Check out that Deathco. Oh, she's so dope. I'm sure I'm frightening the hell out of cashiers at 7-Eleven when I go to buy a beer, but fuck it. And now I'm up here in Shinjuku. This is the same day at the Suicide Girl event. They did a Suicide Girl pop-up at Kinokuniya in Shinjuku, and I came to grab some stuff while they're doing the event. It's pretty rad. T-shirts. I already spoke about t-shirts, so I didn't buy a t-shirt while I was here. I love this display. I like the way they set this up. It's really nice. They got lots of pillows. The pillows are around $30 each. I thought about buying one, but as I'll mention later, I just finished Volume 1 of Suicide Girl. So there's 6 volumes. 6 just came out. This event is promo for Volume 6. So before I get... I'm not very deep into the series yet, but it's a pretty cool pop-up event. Lots of original artwork. I wish I could play the audio, but they had some like music blasting in the background, and YouTube, they will boot you for the music, right? I like Atsushi Kaneko did the same thing. They put together these kind of video promos to go along with the pop-ups, which is pretty cool. Sorry. Well, let's take a look at what I picked up while I was over here at the Suicide Girl pop-up. And white balance is off. No, it's not. All right, this is what I picked up over at the Suicide Girl pop-up event, the pop-up store. Of course, Suicide Girl is by Nakayama Atsushi. To be honest, I've only read Volume 1 so far. Volume 1 introduces Aokigahara Kirari. Of course, Aokigahara is the famous Suicide Force. You know, it was in the Vice video. Logan Paul did his whole thing there. And Kirari means light, so she's the light of Aokigahara. So far, it's pretty fun. I'm glad I went over to the pop-up. And yeah, let's take a look what I got. I got Volume 6. I already have 1 through 5, so it's cool that I could pick up 6. And there's an advert for the pop-up store, so they timed everything all together. Got some free stickers. I think you got a sticker for a lot of these events. It's like for every 3,000 yen, or they have some monetary kind of set thing, you'll get 1 postcard or 1 sticker or something like that. I got some badges. This is in keychains. This is a keychain. They're always mystery packs. They like to do the mystery pack here. And this is a can badge. I'm going to put some of this stuff up on japanbookhunter.com and some I'm going to keep. We shall see what goes up and what I keep. I got some clear file folders. The clear file folders are pretty cool because there's 2 in each one. So the back, I believe, is the little bit, oh yeah, the backs are different for each one. So there's the back, there's the front. I would like to get into the characters more, but again, I'm only on Volume 1. Thanks to the homie in our Discord group for recommending this series and letting me know about the pop-up event. That's the way it goes, but there you go. You had to be 15 or over to get in because, well, it's a topic of suicide. They put age restrictions on these things sometimes, right? It's pretty sick. And then I picked up a mug as well. I've been collecting manga mugs. So far, I have this Suicide Girl one, a Devilman, of course, Go Nagai, Junji Ito Tomie, and an Eguchi Hisashi from the Record exhibition that was held this year. It's cool to have mugs because they display well and they last forever and they stay in good condition. So if I ever want to sell them, I can. Whereas like a t-shirt, you pay more money for. And then for me, I'm a dirty, dirty dog. So they end up just going to shit. And finally, I got this. Of course, it's a canvas print. It's not original artwork. But I like these canvas prints. I still have, what one do I have? I have a Umez one up on my website for sale from the Shingo event. The My Name is Shingo event. And it's actually, it's the one of Mirin and So climbing up the Tokyo Tower. It's the one of them on the Tokyo Tower. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that is what I got while I was over at the Suicide Girl pop-up event in Shinjuku at Kinokuniya. Do you like rare, weird, and wild manga? books, and magazines that you can't see on traditional SNS, then head over to my Patreon, Koenji Sean Reviews. This is where I post the weirdest stuff from my huge collection. For as little as $1 a month, you get an exclusive video weekly, and you get the whole catalog of over 40 videos as of now. I also have an online bookstore now, japanbookhunter.com. This is where you can go to buy said books. So head on over there. I'll be posting more and more in the coming weeks. Thanks. Alright, before we get into this manga haul, I'm giving away a few random issues of Garo that I have sitting around. We have May 1967, November 1970, and this is actually my favorite one out of the bunch. It's March 1994, but it's got an Araki spread in it, and it's got a bunch of like cool mangaka in it and stuff. You can see videos of it. Go over to my Instagram page, Japan Book Hunter, if you want to enter to win. From the time this video comes out, you only have a couple days left. June 26th, midnight Japan time, it closes, and I shall ship these out for free worldwide. So yeah, if you want to get some free Garo, head on over there. All right, let's take a look at some of the stuff I got. To be honest, I wasn't going to do a manga haul video. I wrapped up editing last night for this video, and I was like, it's nanka tarinai. There's something missing from this video, and I was like, you know what's missing from it is a shitload of manga. So here's some stuff that I've been getting into. I finally found Segitai 3 and 4. I already had 1 and 2, and I love this series. It's awesome. Heita Uma, action adventure. It's so fun. I mean, everything about it is fun. A lot about, I mean, they're in the underground, a lot about trains, a lot of familiar places in Tokyo. The characters are fun. The fight scenes are really dope. Bunch of, and there's this silly stuff going on. A bunch of, you know, hwa don. A bunch of weird, funny stories. There's an elderly gang. There's some aliens. There's all kinds of just fun stuff. And it's just such a fun series. I wish it kept on going, but it ended at 4. So, Segitai, awesome. Everybody loves it. Gotta love Chip the dog. The dog is awesome. Also, yesterday I was out buying some stuff for resale, and I remember someone in the Discord, come on over to our Discord group, link down below, had asked me about Golden Mary, about some Miyanishi Keizo, and I already had this, which I've mostly read. Did I finish reading it? I finished reading it. No, maybe I have a couple more pages left. Some of the back doesn't look familiar. Anyways, Eroguro stuff. Miyanishi is awesome. Really wild stuff. You know, it's not like this typical Maruo or Hanawa Eroguro. There's a lot of just art in it as well, as you can see here. But it's great. I didn't open this one. This is the one that I got. I feel like someone in the Discord, there's a couple people that we were talking about it. So I found this when I was hunting yesterday and just picked it up for extra in case someone wanted to buy it. I'll probably post it this week on the website. Not going to charge too much for it because I think it's going to go to one of you old buddies out there. And every time I go out, anytime I see Ebisu that I don't have for under $10, I buy it to add to my collection. Watashi wa baka ni naritai. I want to be stupid. And pachinko. And I think you're doing a good job there, buddy. Gotta love Ebisu. Ebisu's always fun. Of course, Pits of Hell was released in English early last year, I want to say. God, it's so fun. Wild stuff. But I need to take some, I've been so busy lately. You guys know, I've been talking about it, you know, starting the Japan Book Hunter bookshop. It takes a lot of time to post stuff and to, you know, hunt down stuff. I'm starting to get a feel of what people want. Sometimes people don't want to buy my weird shit. They want to buy the weird shit that they're into. So I'm trying to balance it between what other people want and the stuff that I actually want to buy and sell. So, you know, it's a learning process, but it's been really fun so far, and I get so stoked when people post what they bought online and see their little happy comments, because it's hard to get this stuff. More manga, more manga, more manga. So this is part of a 2-volume series, which I actually already have. I have both of these. Wait, one sec. I got it. So this is the 2-volume series. I saw this one, and they're a little bit hard to come by, so I saw this one the other day. There's some great Gekiga artists in it. It's cult horror. We have some Yoshimi Noboru. Who else is familiar? Seiki Susumu. Ibara Yoshimi? Something like that. God, I can't remember. But yeah, this one's really cool. It's got some classic shoujo horror in it. Woo! Woo! Cool stuff. Of course, I must like it because I have both volumes of the series. And this one I bought for resale because I saw it and I was like, dude, that's dope. Someone's going to like that. Matsumoto Reiji. But this is not just Matsumoto Reiji. It's a compilation of, it's an anthology. Sorry, this isn't music. An anthology of a bunch of other people. We have some Kamimura in here. Kawamoto Ko. Ishihara Haruhiko. Basically, right when I saw Kamimura in it, I'm like, well, I gotta get it now. Got this at a little used bookstore in West Tokyo, Nishi Ogikubo. It was where I went yesterday. Man, they really like the dead animals, dead pets. Dead cats, dead dogs. Of course, this is Kamimura. So that was a score. That was a fun pickup. This one's for me, for me, for me, for me. And this one's for you. This is a weird one, right? So I've been getting into finding the weird Go Nagais after I ran into Mist Story, which is an awesome horror. I think I have one of those still up on the side. I was able to track down 3. One sold. One I have, maybe I have reserved, and then one for myself. It's awesome. And then I saw this, Go-chan Mangazine, or Go's Magazine. So I think is what he did was he wanted to make just like a little, not anthology, a little like manga magazine, but not in magazine format, in tankobon format, in the early 2000s. I want to say this is around, let's see what year this was. 2007, released in 2007. So there's some fun stories in here. Look at, you gotta love a Go Nagai party. I mean, it started with Devilman, and the party never ever ends. You should check out the t-shirts that I'm getting in. I have pictures up on my Instagram. They are from the Devilman party. Whoa. So this isn't one story. This is a bunch of stories. And then we have some like little cute stuff in the middle. This is a fun book, man. And the swimmer one is wild. Love this one. Don't think I could show all of it. Ooh. Kappa taking out the butt balls. If you know a bit about yokai, whoa, mythology. I think I'm now around in my Mizuki Shigeru yokai book. I think I'm now on around page 380. So I've read about 380 yokai. keeping it up. Read one a morning. So this is awesome. This one's going to be up on the website this weekend for sure. I'm going to post it today. It's a real fun one. I found these dirt cheap online, and I was like, dude, those covers look sick. Not familiar with Tanabe here. Megaro Deka is like a detective dude, but he's like the dirty, hairy style detective that does everything his own way. But I'm only about this far into the story so far, and he's already like, this dude kidnapped a lady, was held up, police had him surrounded. But of course, our protagonist has to come in and save the day. He didn't save the lady though. She got blasted up and thrown out the window. So he loses it, goes Dirty Harry on the bad guy. And we shall see how this goes. It's a fun one though. Guy's kind of a dick. Lots of boozing, nudity, gambling, sex, and violence. All the stuff I love in a manga. And this is the Monkey Punch, the Manga Selection 3. It's just a bunch of Monkey Punch, like little shorts and little comics and stuff. And yeah, for Monkey Punch fans out there, it's a nice one to have. Easy reading, obviously. All the old Monkey Punch pre-Rupan Sansei. People forget how, I always mention this whenever Monkey Punch comes up, but how sexy some of his stuff was. The old stuff, and then when you get into Rupan, lots of sexy stuff going on in those. It's fun. Alright, let's see what else I got. Got some magazines. This is the Inoue Takehiko MOOC release 2009, around the time of his art show. It comes with a big poster in the back. Unfortunately, there's a little teeny rip in the corner of the poster because this book probably hadn't been open for 13 years. But it's also got, that's from his exhibition. But this is the coolest part right here. Profiles of all of the characters from, the main characters from Vagabond. Otsu. Oh, Inshun makes me want to cry. Yeah, Vagabond was one of the series that really got me stoked on reading some samurai stuff. The Japanese is difficult. Once you start getting into like samurai stories and you get used to all the vocabulary, then it's a lot smoother. It goes a lot better. Recently, I went to the DV 50th anniversary Devilman show over at Gallery of Hakuba at Nakano Broadway. I bought some magazines. I bought one that was the same title, Devilman: The Complete Dissection, that was released in 2018 or 2019. And then yesterday when I was hunting, I found this. This is the original one that was released in 2015. It's a little bit thinner, doesn't have as many extras in it as the newer one, but it's in really good condition and lots of color pages, right? It's a magazine, but I mean, there's lots of galleries, color illustration galleries in it. So it kind of like doubles as an art book almost. Devilman. I hope the auction this weekend. I might have to go for a Devilman. They have the one Devilman. I mean, if you're watching the video, then you saw the one Devilman cell. It looks so good. Cell, or maybe it was a Genga. Genga's like the original panels. Yeah, that's radness. And I have the newer one of this for myself, so I'm going to sell this one. This one's for sale. Kaiju, kaiju, kaiju. Everyone likes kaiju stuff. You know, like, I like Ultraman, I like Godzilla, I like mecha stuff, but I didn't realize how much everyone else likes them even more than me. So I've been stocking up on rad, awesome kaiju, especially kaiju stuff. Got some stuff up on the side. I've been posting some stuff on Insta. This one is Encyclopedia of Kaiju. It's really fun. Love these cutaways, right? Sick. There's some more cutaways. Oh, I like what's going on here. Wah! Drop kicking. There's some more cutaways in the back, like how the laser eyes work. Plasma eyes? Are they laser eyes or are they plasma eyes? This reminds me of, I follow Incorrect Dinosaurs on Instagram. That's a fun page. All those weird ones that you saw growing up that now they know don't look like that at all. Man. Oh yeah, the other cutaways are all spaceship cutaways. Sick. Ooh, I didn't see this page. Dang, homie. Cyborg Kaiju. Anyways, that's some Kaiju. Superpower. Super Encyclopedia. I picked this up yesterday too. I was digging for some magazines and I found this. This is the SF Japan Volume 3, the dedicated 2002 dedicated to Tezuka Osamu, the Tezuka Osamu Special Edition. There's a lot of text in here, to be honest, but there's also, look at this Blade of the Immortal fold out. Oh, oh, sick. But it's not. It's Dororo. Oh, so it's Samura's tribute. What year did Tezuka die? He must have died right around this time then. God, I should know this right off the top of my head, but I do not. But this was released in 2002. So it's a bunch of other artists doing characters of Tezuka's in their own styling in the front here. And then we have Tezuka, the man himself. And we have lots of text, interviews, breakdowns of different characters, Blackjack, interviews with other people in here. I think I saw Go Nagai interview in here. A little bit of Hinotori, Phoenix. A little bit of manga. Some Hinotori here. Some more manga. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I kind of bought it thinking that I'd sell it. I couldn't look inside of it. As you know, most, not all, but most shops, they wrap everything up to preserve it for one, and also so people like me don't get their dirty mitts all over it. And I couldn't look inside. I don't know. I'll read some of it. Looks good. Just a couple more things. I found this issue of Halloween. It was pretty cheap. These are really hard to come by. They usually go anywhere from $20 to $50, depending on the condition and the issue. This one has some Junji Ito in it. This one's from, God, I want to say 2000. What year? This is an old 90s one, right? Where does it say? Heisei 3. So, 98. 1991. Jeez, sorry. I'm not a mathematician, people. Oh. It's got the original fold-out cards in there. It's cool. tarot cards. Not in the best condition. There's a big kind of crease thing in the middle. Crease where the binding's a little bit like open. Here, I'll show you. Right here. See how the binding's a little bit open? Not the best condition, but anytime I can find... Ooh, car crash! Anytime I can find Halloween reasonably cheap, because they are so hard to find and because they are so expensive. The Shoujo place called Kudon in Jimbocho. He has a bunch, but again, when I was in there, a bit weird. Oh no, this is the part where the binding's really shit. And he didn't have prices on anything. He's like, just go online. Seemed like he didn't want to sell them. I don't know. Why have a shop if you don't want to sell? But I need to go back there and just tell him, okay, I want these issues of Halloween. But I needed to do some research first. Because if I'm going to spend, $20 to $50 on a magazine, I want to get the ones... Ochitsuke Nori, right? Yep, Ochitsuke Nori. Then I want to get one that's got like the mangaka in it that I'm really looking for. Inuki or Hino. And Endo, finally, I got a bunch of erotics. So this is something I'm not going to be able to really go into. Volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, not 5. 2000. Spring. I don't know what number it is. Anyways, these have a lot of cool mangaka in them. And they're pretty erotic. They're all, it's called manga erotics. It's all erotic manga, right? But Minami Kyuta, don't really think of her as being so erotic. There's a lot of people kind of mixed in that don't normally do ero manga. But yeah, this is a cool set to pick up. And finding it all in one place yesterday kind of made me happy. So that was my manga haul. I got a bunch of other stuff. I got big art books. I got a copy of Genga. I got tons of Sorayama. But the Sorayama stuff is too dirty for YouTube here. Erotics is too dirty for YouTube here. So I will be posting those over on my Patreon page. That is Koenji-san Reviews, $1 a month. And you can join. I think I have like 46 videos up there now. You get the whole catalog, and I try to put up one a week. I put up 2 over the last 2 days. So head on over Koenji-san Reviews on Patreon. And of course, I'm slanging the books at japanbookhunter.com. So head on over there if you want to pick up some of the books that I have for sale. But to be honest, guys, I'm glad that you're here on the YouTube watching this. If you have any comments, throw them down below. Like, share, be cool, man. Be cool with each other. And man, I'll be cool with you all the time. Glad to have you all here. And until next time, matane.